You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
I'm back. Rodrans for Black and White Sports. We're going to talk about NAOMI OSAKA and one of my favorite NFL players of all time, my second favorite quarterback of all time, a man that was tough as nails and went through plenty of adversity in his playing career, a man who passed for 71,000 yards and threw over 500 touchdowns and is a Super Bowl champion, the great Brett Favre. He has come out and he has said some things commenting on the NAOMI OSAKA situation. I think he echoes some of the sentiments that I know personally I feel about it. And look, I'll be the first to say, I've never actually said this, but yeah, I've got some anxiety. I do. But I also understand if I make a certain amount of money doing a certain thing, or if I'm an athlete, it's part of the job, okay? And we will get to that, and let's check this article out right now. This is from our guys over at Outkick. Brett Favre says NAOMI OSAKA should toughen up and talk to the media. After citing mental health issues behind skipping press coverage at the 2021 French Open, tennis player NAOMI OSAKA has inspired former Packers great Brett Favre to give his comments on the state of both of Osaka and athletes that are opting out of media interviews. Favre said following on his podcast related to the decision made by Osaka and its wave of influence throughout sports, quote, "I do think athletes are held to a different level and a different standard, and rightfully so because of the money we make." Favre added, "We should talk to the media. I'm not saying you have to. You chose to be fined or not. There wasn't anything that if I chose not to speak, I would be fined. So I chose not to speak, and I was fined $25,000. Then that was written into the rule book after that. After skipping the media session, Osaka was fined $15,000. Her estimated net worth is roughly $60 million. Osaka claimed that a bout of depression prevented her from speaking with reporters. While many have reached out in support, Favre and other personalities surrounding the issue have declared the move as more of a play based on privilege granted to athletes with a platform. Osaka's performance rise to prominence skyrocketed during the 2018 French Open, where she defeated Serena Williams. Osaka has won a total of 2 Women's Tennis Association championship titles and was ranked top 10 female number 7 in 2018. She is now ranked number 2 in the world, behind Australia's top-ranked Ashley Barty. Barty gave her own response, where she said it's, quote, part of the job. Osaka responded to the controversy at the Open by withdrawing from the event and releasing a statement. "The best thing for the tournament and other players and my well-being is that I withdraw so that everybody can get back to focusing on tennis going on in Paris. I never wanted to be a distraction, except that my timing was not ideal, and my message could have been clearer." Favre's commentary is rooted in perspective from a previous generation of talent, of athletes. Rings true among the core fan base of the sports world that still favors tenacity over theatrics, no matter the sport. While Favre has supported the decision around mental health for struggling athletes, both current and retired, Osaka's controversy related to the media comes at a time when athletes often forego simple responsibilities of being a professional in pursuit of brand or even politics. Yeah, and look, here's one of my issues with what she did. She has no problem getting out in front of 5,000 people in the stands and addressing that. Okay, I think she may have an issue with receiving and taking criticism from the media. Okay, let's be honest. That's part of it. It's part of being an athlete, okay? And let's just look at NFL quarterback. You have to be able to handle the position not only professionally, but mentally. Anybody remember Ryan Leaf and the fact that he could not? One of Ryan Leaf's issues was not a talent situation. It was not, he had one of the best arms ever. He had a cannon, but he could not handle the NFL mentally, okay? It's part of the job. That's why somebody like Tom Brady or Peyton Manning or Brett Favre was so great, okay? They went through the physical and mental trials and tribulations of being a professional athlete. Naomi Osaka, this was what she strived for. This is what she was working for. So, talking to the media is part of the gig as much as getting out there and hitting a tennis ball, okay? If you ask me, unfortunately, this may be a situation where the generation is different. We got an entire generation that could stand to toughen up a bit mentally, okay? So I absolutely agree with Brett Favre. Look, Brett Favre once held a press conference where he had to get up and talk about addictions to painkillers. And it was one of the most uncomfortable press conferences anybody could ever have. But he got up there and did it anyway. Okay? And look, the media went after him. They were piranhas, okay? That's the way it was. It was part of the gig, and Brett Favre was young, but he understood that was part of his responsibilities. Naomi Osaka could take a lesson or two with handling the media from Brett Favre. All right? Yeah, Brett wasn't perfect, but he got out there, did his job. Peyton Manning, Tom Brady. Tennis is no different. It's a professional sport, okay? You get paid for it. And when you're worth $60 million, look, I understand your personal life. If you got some personal issues, that's your business. It is. But from a professional aspect, you are there to answer tennis questions that get batted at you before, after tournaments, whenever. Okay, I think you make enough money that you can suck it up for the 10 minutes you're going to be on stage to talk about these duties that you have. Tell me what you think, black and white sports fans. I think Brett Favre's right. Peace. I'm out. Till next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.